The U.S. hunger for conquest versus Spain's slow rise. My Puerto Rican brothers and sisters, let's pause for a moment and think about history. Spain is often criticized for centuries of empire, but what if I told you that the United States has been far hungrier for conquest, doing more in a much shorter time? Part 1. Spain's Long Road. Spain's story goes back over 1,000 years. Before Columbus sailed in 1492, the kingdoms of Castile, Aragon, and others had already existed for centuries. Spain as a unified nation had deep roots in Europe before it began creating colonies. It took Spain hundreds of years to consolidate power at home, fight wars in Europe, and slowly expand overseas. Their empire stretched wide, yes, but it was built across centuries. Part 2. The United States Fast Track. Now compare that to the United States. Born in 1776, and in less than 125 years, by 1898, the US was already taking colonies, Puerto Rico, Guam, the Philippines, and Cuba under its control. Think about that speed. Spain waited nearly 1,000 years before launching global colonization. The United States? Barely a century. Part 3. The hunger for expansion. And it didn't stop there. In that same short time frame, the United States took land from indigenous nations, annexed half of Mexico, expanded from coast to coast, bought Alaska, annexed Hawaii. The US condensed into just a century what Spain stretched across 4 centuries. Part 4. What it means for Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is the living proof of that hunger. Spain ruled Puerto Rico for over 400 years, and in the end even granted autonomy in 1897. The US has controlled Puerto Rico for only 127 years, yet still keeps it as an unincorporated territory, without full rights, without statehood, without sovereignty. This isn't just history, it's reality. The US didn't just expand, it devoured, faster, hungrier, with less hesitation than Spain ever did. Conclusion. Message to the people. So when people point to Spain's empire as a symbol of domination, remember this. The United States has achieved more colonization in a fraction of the time. Spain took centuries. The US only needed decades. That hunger for conquest is what keeps Puerto Rico trapped today. And it's time we open our eyes to that truth. Puerto Rico, open your eyes. Subscribe, like, share, and press the notification button for more content. See you soon.